So maybe digging into the counseling program a little bit, what's your philosophy on the department and the type of teaching and preparation of therapists that Saybrook counseling program should be doing and cultivating over,
Hmm.
the student's life in the program?
Yeah, it's a big question. I don't want
Yeah.
to, I feel like I'm about to sound like a little bit of a broken record, but which is kind of an odd phrase now. But anyway, might need something new. When I think about counselor training, so whether it's the master's training clinical mental health counselors or the PhD training future educators and supervisors, as a department whole, we all start with who is the community. Ultimately, who will people be serving? And what are the needs of communities and families and children and other students? And then how do we help our students, especially in the master's program, because that's really where that identity as a clinician is starting to be formed, and it's kind of the birth of who they are as a practitioner. So we start with the community, and then what do our students need? And then who are they?
Mm.
So even in our curriculum, like for example, a theories course or a research course, we're layering in. Here's the textbook material. Here's what we need for you to learn from this, and who are you in relation to these theories? Who are you in relationship to a research article you might be reading? And how will that then impact who you become as a practitioner and how that impacts the clients that sit with you? So we work from
Mhm.
there. We talk a lot about training for this kind of the space between a clinical session. So if I'm working as a counselor and I have a client that's across from me, so much of the therapeutic process is happening in the space. That's not necessarily what a client might be saying, or might not be how a family or a couple are interacting. It's what else is going on around. And so we also have made a really, specific decision, and a lot of the faculty that we've hired also just naturally tend to work kind of in that in between space. And for me, I think that's what makes really strong clinicians and educators. Of course, we teach the skills, of course, we teach the theories, of course, we teach the ethics, but we teach those in relation to who each individual student is and who they will be when they're working.